Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Surviving Aftermath here on Not Your Professional Walkthrough channel with me, your host, Max. So, in the initial episode, we were able to start establishing our colony. It's growing rather slowly. We were able to start scavenging the surrounding area and scout out for what might it potentially hold. And so on this episode, we're gonna start to expand the area which we can control. So that is apparently done by a specific building, which is the scout tower. And this thing should be able to expand the zone of the area which we do control. This is necessary just due to the fact that we will eventually use up all of the resources. So for example, the plastic scrap which is here, one of these grounds has been already depleted, one is getting close to being depleted. We are almost out of all the wood which can be gathered on the surface level, so we're gonna need to eventually start building a forester's lodge, start to build, for example, lodging camp, a lumber yard. All these structures will need to somehow coexist in some space, and they will be responsible for providing us with the wood that we will require. Now, there seem to be people at the gates, and we do have actually capacity of 48 people who would be able to be housed. However, we need to be careful with who we let in. We are so far producing surplus of water and so far surplus of food, but that is not a permanent thing, and if we put in too many amounts to be fed, it might actually negatively affect us.
A ragged bunch shuffled slowly towards the gate.
So it looks like we would get 0 adults, 1 children, and 4 elders. On top of it, we would get a scout. The problem is, I'm not really sure if elders are at the risk of dying from natural causes. They can help the colony as workers or carriers, but will no longer reproduce. We have 1 kid and 0 adults. I would rather have adults and such. We can theoretically accommodate the elders so that we can have more people carrying around stuff, but yeah, not that crazy about this. Sturdy clothing and jerky, that's nice, but we are producing venison, we are producing fish, so we do have meat. Clothes, that would be awesome, but I think I'm gonna reject them. 4 elders and 1 kid? I mean, and how does the specialist come with that? It's just... I'm gonna be cruel here, and... or do I let them in? I mean, it's gonna take me 2 days to potentially recruit a specialist, so we would still have to wait, and it's gonna be a big RNG, Jesus. So, it's an RNG as to what type of class it might be. Getting 4 elders and 1 kid, we would have, therefore, I think, like 10 potential kids. I'm not really sure how long does it take for the kids to reach the adulthood. I don't know. I kind of don't want to get elderly people because I will be forced to then build the burial ground. We might already have I'm gonna reject this bunch of people, unfortunately. It might seem cruel, but I need to make the right choices. We have, unfortunately, only 5 points of science to do research with, so that's not great. I would appreciate to have more people, but... okay, so radiation. We do have iodine pills, so the medical treatment for that is the iodine pills. Hopefully that's gonna help make them survive. Guard post, we would have to build it by the gate or even by this spot, because if you've seen the last episode, you would know that we were attacked by these oversized bugs. And I know, this game kind of follows the Fallout thematic where radiation actually does not kill creatures. It turns them into super creatures or super something.
Sounds good.
So it's just why we will require these sorts of stuff.
Can't do that. Sorry, can't do that. Can't complete order.
so she does not have the stamina. He is researching. He is still scavenging. This place seems to be heavily irradiated by something, so that's a no-go. And so we're gonna proceed further, and I'm gonna have to establish a spot where we're gonna put down all this production for the wood. Problem with that is don't have that many people to probably choose for. Feeling dizzy can keep my meals down. Okay, if you are irradiated, please go to the medical center in order to get treated. To have the iodine right now. Now we're gonna have to start building these damn things. Workers, huh? Well, maybe the workers are gonna be eligible to actually help me out here. Potatoes still is probably not done, so let's just let the field do its job.
Mission complete. We've reached a milestone.
Okay, what the hell is this? A diner fun box, that's interesting. Lushtown seems to be another city. Radio station with components and then collapsed apartments. Now, you should have some clothes which you have picked up already. So let's just return back. Raj is gonna do the same thing and Kate will eventually do this, which would give us some science so we can do more stuff. So what I would like to focus on, see if we can build the road here. And see if we can actually do a lumberyard, a lodging camp, and the forester. So forester is going to be required in order to actually repopulate the trees. But, yeah. The problem here is the fertility of the land. So you can see that there is not that much of a fertile soil here, but also the pollution spots are quite far away. So lumber yard would be awesome. So we can do this like this, and we can do forester over here, and we're gonna need the lodging camp in order to make firewood, because eventually some of these structures like a centralized cookhouse or being able to keep the houses warm during winter, which will require this weird burner structure, is actually gonna require firewood, and I have not been processing any of that as of yet, so that's fun. So Marcus is not hurt anymore, which is great. Colonist Marcus is radiated, and now it's no longer irradiated. We have 84 plastic here, 274 here, 411 here. It's gonna have to take another day or so for them to reach their goals. The small field efficiency 100%. I don't know if it's, yeah, it still does not look to be fully grown, so we're just gonna leave it at that point. Okay, so there's few things which we will need to do. Still have iodine pills. What I will need to take a look at is the potential of where we might come across what source of resource. So these structures might be potential for concrete or the metal. Which makes me think that maybe the scout tower should be placed somewhere around here. So let's build it out here. And once these buildings are done, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And we need to maintain the forest here, of course, as well, just due to the simple fact that we have also our trapper lodge selected to be placed here. And as you can see, we are running into the trouble that we simply do not have available people that would be responsible for giving us what we need. So I'm gonna have to reduce the amount of workers that are set up for these structures, so that we have one person in lumberyard, one person in lodging camp, and potentially one more person in the forester's hut. So let's take a look at
A
this.
note from one of the recent expeditions reveals that there might be an old pre-apocalypse prepper bunker in this area, not too far from the colony.
So we're gonna pick this quest up. It might be a weird place where it can be. Okay, prepper bunker is over there.
All right.
She still has to wait. Raj is still scavenging. Satoshi
Reporting in. Roger.
is on his way back. He did pick up the clothes, which is gonna help us out greatly. Raj with scavenging, that's gonna be tricky because medication is here. There's this fun box, which I have no idea what it is. A Lush Town, which might be another city. It looks like they have a bunch of stuff which they might be willing to trade. So we're gonna have to make sure that we are not appearing a hostile colony. That would be certainly most unfortunate. I'm just hoping that this is not gonna have some sort of heavy infestation, some super mutants or some creepy crawlies which are gonna just F up our entire colony. I would have to start all over. Trust me when I tell you that. Okay, so fortunately we still have the stockpile rather close by. We can put down the area over there, and once that is done, I'm not really sure if you're going to be capable of gathering anything else. I don't know, if I would move the area, would it do much?
Mission complete.
Okay, so you have 29 medication, even 322 money. So, please return back. Satoshi, please return back.
How may I help you?
Kate,
Not going to happen. How may I help? Can't do that.
we still need to wait probably for another day. So we should get additional medicine, we should get additional this and that. I would love to build, like, the guard tower, but I just don't know if it's gonna do anything, because of the simple fact that we do not have access to any weapons. That sucks. We're making the firewood, we are, planting the trees, we are chopping down the wood for whatever purpose we need. I don't see any difference here, so I'm just gonna leave it as is. I would love to, however, get this maintenance depot, but the problem is don't have any people that would be capable of doing what needs to be done, and this radiation here is kind of, or pollution is kind of spreading around too much for my comfort zone. We don't even have a person for the scout tower, so that's just awesome. There's even wood over here, so why the hell am I not gathering that wood? Let's clear out this zone. There are still these 3 berry bushes here. Yep. Potatoes are almost ready for a harvest, I'm assuming. So we're gonna have berries, we're gonna have potatoes, we're gonna have venison, we're gonna have cockroaches. So theoretically, you can think about it as having some blueberry jam or some nice sauce from berries with venison steak and with roasted potatoes. That actually sounds kind of delicious. Rats are eating the crops. What the hell?
Pesky rats have taken a liking to the crops and could very well eat away a huge chunk of them.
A colonist spots them scouring a hollow tree trunk. They must have made a nest. Smoke them out from afar. Trap them and harvest their meat. It takes a while for the rats to take interest, but once they do, they scurry inside the trap, lured by the promise of a tasty meal. The nearby colonists spring the trap, but the rats rush out before they're caught, irritated and ready to attack. Oh, fudge. Now we have to even fight the rats? Okay, this is not fair because it's 3 versus 1. But yeah, definitely kick their ass. So the colony should no longer be under attack. We are celebrating that we defeated rats. I'll take it. How's the decontamination? Yeah, okay. Only one needs that. There's plenty of trees. I just don't really want to tap into the trappers' territory that much. Theoretically, we can move this over here, and we can move this over here, I guess. Because if we take a look at the what is this? Fertility or water. We just know that there's a high proficiency in that field. Okay. Are you scouting out this zone, please? And what are we gonna get? Please tell me that these ruins actually do hold something and I just did not invest into a scouting tower, which is not gonna bring me anything beneficial besides a huge chunk of unfertile soil. We have a radiation, mutation. Jesus Christ, how is that even possible? What the hell are you guys up to? We're gonna move the area over here. And we're gonna move the area over here. And let's take a look at...
Huh?
Are you able to
Not
gather
order.
the science points?
Can't complete the order.
Jesus Christ, still not? Okay. Whoa, what the hell is this? That's some freaky stuff. It seems to be spreading over to our region almost, so I'm not sure what to think of it. I'm gonna send out Raj as the scavenger to go to the bunker. Because logically, if we're gonna be trying to salvage anything from a bunker, probably better to send out a person who is good at scavenging.
What's up? What do we have here?
So it's gonna take probably 2 days to get this whole shtick done, so we're gonna have to wait out. We can theoretically try to recruit someone. So what do we have here? It looks like Mingati, a scout, attack, scavenge 50% health, 90 recovery, research 75 points, speed. I'm gonna decline. That's 2 scouts which I got, and even so we had Orca, and then we had this weird person. And so I'm really hoping we're gonna see eventually a different class showing up.
Yes. Found something.
Okay, Raj is able to recover and go to this prepper bunker. Finding the bunker entrance in the overgrown grass and bushes is almost impossible, but the problem takes care of itself as the door is swung open. Inside is a young girl, clearly distraught and panicked. She explained that her grandfather, with whom she lives here, has gone missing while she was sleeping. Footprints taking off from the bunker lead towards a nearby farmhouse. Okay, let's go to the farm. I'm not sure where exactly it is that... Oh my god! Can I send someone else there, please?
Can't do that.
It's gonna take forever to get this thing completed. It would be probably better for Satoshi to try and do this.
Sorry, can't do that.
And once again, we're running into the pickle where I would leave the whole place just unprotected. Okay, so here we have the first concrete ruin. That sounds awesome. I'm not, however, sure if, for example, you guys are gonna be able to gather the concrete. Yeah, no, you're just responsible for wood, apparently. So if we want concrete, we would require access to a tech, I'm assuming. Resource. So, let's see. Scavenge teams, work slot +1, that's awesome. Metal scavenging, that's just a scrapper. A reclaimable material, advanced scrapper, okay. 125 science. Bartering, concrete scavenging, so that's all the way up in here, so that's gonna take forever to get to. So that's unfortunate. We have 5 science points, so we cannot really do that much as of now with what we have here. There's 2 concrete ruins, so that's nice. 2 colonists have mutated. What the hell does that mean? Injuries and other conditions. One of your colonists is hurt, healing colonist. When a colonist has been infected, mutated, injured, or caught radiation sickness, build a medical tent and have its staff to treat conditions as soon as possible. Conditions cause health loss and other negative effects if left untreated. Meds greatly increase the speed of recovery and are automatically used directly from a storage when available. Medicine helps with injury, iodine with radiation, antibiotics with infection. To reduce the amount of radiation infections, consider building outhouses and saunas to keep people clean and healthy. Cold or filthy colonists are more likely to catch infections, whereas high contamination level can lead to radiation sickness. Left untreated, this can start causing mutations, which take longer to heal. Note that not all conditions can be treated medically. Hypothermic colonists need heated shelters to warm up, while desperate colonists crave a happiness boost. Tired of exhausted colonists need a temporary pause from hard labor and a good night's sleep indoors. Okay, so we just know that the mutation will take longer to get healed, but if it's gonna be able to be done with the medicine that we have available, that's a big question. We're gonna actually deal with the contamination here. Let's do all 3 outhouses. I would love to build that school, but we simply don't have the metal. And I don't even know what sort of structure would I be looking for when it comes to metal. Okay, there is a wooden ruin over here. I love that. It has quite a lot of stuff in there. 5 out of 77, so soon enough we're gonna have to send out someone to scavenge this stuff.
Your orders?
So
Not going to happen.
oh, come on. This is driving me up the wall. You have no... I don't know if it's gonna work. If we can do like multiple specialists for one quest simultaneously. But I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna find out. I'm not gonna find out because we will not have enough stamina to reach the damn spot. Awesome.
Reporting in.
Or do
Not
we?
gonna work.
Yeah, no, we don't. And then there's the question if Satoshi is gonna have to reach the damn spot where Raj is currently placed at. What the hell is that thing? Enormous bear, dangerous wild animal. Son of a biscuit. Wooden ruins, metal. Okay, so we would be able to scrap metal from here, but there's the pollution here, which sucks. I kind of want to see safety. Frontier Outpost. Is this the thing which unlocks Outpost Depots used for establishing and maintaining an outpost on the world map? Expanding your colony influence past its borders is essential for the colony survival. No, that's not what I need. What I do need is flushing, reinforced gates, pollution disposal. Son of a biscuit. That's all the way up in here. Hazmat engineering. Yeah, waste dump, environmental station. That's what we need. That's all the way over here. And so we have only guards. So I would have to go through frontiers, secure storing, reinforced gate, and then this. So we would overall need 125 plus 150 plus 250 plus 350. So that's 500, 600, 750, 875 plus or minus. Correct me in the comment section. So that's we cannot really afford that right now. I don't know what to do with the goddamn bear there. It's kind of a big problem for me. I'm glad that we have discovered all these resources. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, if you find these weird spots which have this massive pollution, you can find the large beetles or even like these sandworms which are hidden beneath the ground that are protecting the pollution spots. So I'm not really sure how we're going to be able to change that. Have we increased our water storage capabilities beyond the 1,800? I don't think we actually managed to do so. I would love for more colonists to show up. We do need more people. We do need more people. I can then build another farm so we can grow flax and I don't know, just do more cool stuff, I guess. Oh my god, how long will it take to get to the next day or something? We can raise an alarm. Okay, famous healer. So, are we there yet? Can you return, please?
Can't complete the order.
We're gonna return... no, don't return to the colony. We're gonna try to reach another day and see if that's gonna give them the energy or stamina so that they can proceed with whatever the hell it is that we need them to do. So there's still rat meat that can be gathered here. And the cockroaches. So let's do that. Let's gather the... Wait, how are we getting venison out of rats? What the hell? Starting to think that we were eating rats all along. This is horrible. They are lying to me. We're gonna need to do something with our clothes situation too. Are you guys ready yet?
Sorry, can't complete the
Useful knowledge can be gained. What do you mean you cannot do
yes,
it?
Sorry, can't do that. Yes?
Can you move?
Consider it done.
She
Not
can
going
move.
to happen.
Why can't you do this? So you're just standing there like a dummy and not doing anything? Build a research outpost into the sector to get access to the knowledge it holds. You have to be kidding me. Okay. We can scavenge this or we can actually scout out this zone, so let's do that.
What's up? Found something.
So, Prepper Bunker, the farm's wooden buildings have almost collapsed, but the fields are still fertile. A man in his late 60s is standing in the field picking the vegetables. He seems friendly and waves at the approaching stranger. Upon being explained the situation, he scratches his beard. Oh, I could have sworn I left a note. My age must be getting to me. I just want to see if the food I planted here is ready. I would not mind helping hand, so she won't need to wait for me too long. Help harvest the crops. Help with the harvest. Give advice. Scientist. Intimidate the old man. Help with the harvest. Give advice. Let's do that because we have a scientist there. So, Prepper Bunker, as the two gather the crops, there's time to give some advice to the old man. It seems to make his day to hear that the soil at the bunker looked fertile, and with the right care, the soil should be able to grow food as well. Oh, really? How wonderful, the man exclaims. I will have to try that. I was planning to give you a little something for the trouble, but I think you deserve a bit more. So we get crops, and we get tools. Love that. So we're gonna have to return back, and the question is now, okay, so the bunker quest has been resolved. Should we scout out? I don't want to send him here because there's hazard which can be damaging to him, so rather scavenge this zone. We're gonna need a building or an outpost to be built here in order to obtain access to the hangar. and it will produce 15 points of science per 12 hours. So we get 30 points of science on a daily base. Seems like a good thing, but yeah, damn it. I will need access to that building, and without having access to more science, I simply cannot research that. Okay, so winter storm. The first flakes of snow and morning frost are telltale sign of an approaching winter storm. Colonists struggle to keep warm as the weather quickly shifts from chilly to freezing, with heavy snowfall burying everything in its path. Info and advice. Burners keep shelters and workplace warm inside their effective radius. Colonists exposed to freezing weather get cold. Cold turns to hypothermia, causing health loss. Close, slow effects of exposure. Upgraded ones even better. Crops and lakes eventually freeze, halting production. Animals in ranches can die without heater nearby. So we're gonna need to do something regarding that. There was somewhere that goddamn building which would be able to give us access to stuff. So we cleared out that. We still have these damn berries here. So let's keep sending them there. But you have cleared out this. So where was that weird structure? I just don't want to trigger the stupid bear. That's the thing which I'm kind of terrified of. We have an irradiated colonist. Okay, so a burner is what we will require. And this is like an Anno series where you need this sort of structure in order to keep everyone warm. And I'm not sure if these buildings will require that as well. But we're going to need to make sure that we actually are producing enough of the firewood. So I'm going to have to increase the production here because I don't know how long this winter thing is going to come or is going to last. So unfortunately, I also build the housing so unfortunately that we cannot just rely upon one heater to do this. So it would be optimal for me to have all the houses together. That way I can build this over here, move the houses, for example, here or here, and everything would be just nice and warm and nobody would seem to struggle. Theoretically speaking, because we have capability to house 48 people, I can try to sacrifice some of the houses and move them over here, but I'm just gonna probably have to go with the burners 4 per 24 hours. So let's build 2 of those. Let's see what's gonna happen with that.
All cleaned up.
Please tell me you can... Oh, fudge, we need to also control this thing.
Okay.
Okay, let's try to get the iodine out of here. It's 20 pills, which we might theoretically get. There are 2 locations now, which would produce us with science points over time. The observatory is a better investment as we would get 50 points of science per day instead of 30 per day from this spot. So there's that.
Right away.
Will you please return because you have all those tools and stuff? I'm enjoying this a bit more than the Aftermath. No, the Aftermath, the End Zone game. It's easier to pick up and it's interesting. Okay, so what do we have? Please give me...
Ragged bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate.
Okay, I can live with this. This is at least 1 adult, 3 children, and 1 elder. And they give us corn, components, and hunting rifle. I'm gonna accept them.
We've reached a milestone.
So we have increased slightly in our numbers, but we have some infection which needs to be cleared out, but we do have quite a lot of medicine. And... Oh, did you not harvest any of the potatoes? Oh, we do have 52 potatoes, okay. Another question is if the winter is gonna actually affect even if the berries can be gathered. Now this lake might freeze up, so I don't know what's gonna happen to our wood our water intake. Jesus, what is wrong with me? And so this is gonna be interesting. Do I need to provide a burner here as well? I'm thinking probably yes. So this is supplied with firewood. This is supplied with firewood. I'm thinking I'm gonna actually need to build the burner in here too, because we have 3 structures here, 3 people here who are working on giving us resources. And theoretically I can put this building to be without anyone, and I can just keep this building theoretically warm. Unfortunately, I did build the heater insufficiently so that this structure, I'm not sure if it's being warm. It's within the reach of this outer circle. I don't know if just the inner circle is what's working. You need to lie down? Why do you need to lie down? You would actually expect that with the freezing cold, the radiation or the pollution would go down a little bit. The bear seems to be still over here. Please don't attack the kid. That would be most unfortunate. We need to wait for the storm to pass. So it looks like only our region has been struck with this. What the hell is that? Use an AP to enter the vehicle. Okay. And we have durable tools which can be obtained here. Or we have basic tools. But there is hazard of receiving 10 damage per something. So not the best. I'm thinking Raj is gonna go into the region with Lushtown. And he's gonna take a look at the diner and the collapsed apartments. Seems like a more reasonable thing to do.
Alright.
We're gonna need to scout out some region which is gonna give us an access to some science, because all these permanent science points are great, but right now we are kind of too far away from being able to get there or do that specifically. Okay, we're gonna actually require a freaking burner even over here. We're gonna go through that firewood rather quickly.
A couple of colonists heard eerie calls not too far away.
Okay, we have 1 hunting rifle. I'm not sure how the hunting rifle would work versus even that large bear which we have near that wooden structure, or the concrete ruins, or the metal scrap ruins. So, do we want to risk it? Hunting opportunity. The group curries back to the gate, eyes wide and mouths agape. Whatever was making that noise, hunting it down was not an option. They say it was a bear-like creature, but certainly bigger and more deformed than any bear they've encountered. Okay. So, exactly. It's exactly whatever the hell it is that's in here. This weird bear which keeps popping in. I actually shocked that Paradox Studio, responsible for many beautiful RTS games, would utilize Unity engine in order to build this game. But, I mean, I've seen Unity used for even worse things, so what do I know? This is fine because nobody's working here. So these 2 should be warm while they are inside. What happens if they are outside? I got no idea. So this should allow them to work and they should not feel too cold. We're still producing surplus of food and water, which is important. So that's great.
Yes?
Do you have any resources? It doesn't look like it. So let's go for the diner.
Uh-huh.
Kat is still gathering the iodine pills, so please do so. And hopefully she's gonna come across plenty of them. We are able to heal our people. We, however, are completely out of all iodine. So that sucks. Lodging camp, yeah, we're producing firewood because we need it for all of these places. We can remove the person from the farm right now. We have gathered first settler, little town, into the world, reclaim knowledge, first contact, and iterative progress. Okay, so we have a couple of milestones. And we are keeping the houses warm, that's important. We have radiation. Someone's at the gates. The apothecary. A barely functional car has parked by the gate and a woman steps out. Although she looks unruly and disheveled, she's carrying a backpack filled with medicine. I have been raiding hospitals for a good bit now. Would you be interested in some medicine? She asked, holding up old world blister packs of various meds. We can get science points and loose food for it. That would be actually good. I would love to get the iodine, but we cannot do that. She would give us antibiotics for guns, and she would give us iodine for some metal pieces. So we can give her food for science. And that's a merchant. First time I saw her, so good news. So Frontier Outpost. This is a structure which we need in order to increase the region control. I'm thinking we're gonna go with this because we can then control the region with the observatory, and this is gonna give us that 50 signs per day, or how much it is. So it's actually a good idea to do this. I'm gonna go for it. And then we can theoretically take a look at either, I don't know, survival skill or something else. Ice fishing sounds like a reasonable thing right now. Because, I mean, we do have, well, we don't have a fishing hut. That's true. Not even a winter storm can stop a fisherman within auger, a warm coat, and some patience. Wider piers. More spacious piers can fit more fishermen. More fishermen can catch more fish. But I would still probably do ice fishing first. Yeah, you cannot even do that in a different way. Communal eating is the structure where you can have a cookhouse. So they would be making an actual meal, so probably it would fill up the colonists a bit better. And education, we have that, but we need the metal for that. Solar power, water pipes, large drums, so we can hold more water. Directed heat. Building upgrade, booster burner, seems like a reasonable thing, but we're gonna need the metal scavenging next. So let's go with this. Still have the radiation, that's still a problem. Don't know who would be most optimal.
Okay.
When it comes to the next potential specialist. Another scientist. We have 2 scientists as is. So, I don't know, speed 7, 8 action points, 9 damage, scavenge 150%, research 350. That's nice, but I don't know, like, would this person have to be even by the outpost in order for the, let's say, what's the name of the building with the telescope, the observatory? Would that person need to be there physically in order for us to keep gathering those points? That's my question. Okay, I'm considering it. We do have already 2 scientists. We have 1 scavenger. I would like, I don't know, something else. 350. That's decent. I don't know if I can take a look at the stats of my other people. So he has 250 and she has 250. Is he... That's 350. So he has better stats, but it's like almost half of our money. I'm gonna decline it. So we have, unfortunately, people dying here. We're gonna have to decontaminate these structures. I hope that these outhouses don't need to be warm. That would be just a bit brutal. And I would love it if we can actually build the burial site somewhere further away. I'm just not really sure where exactly. And the question is also if we need to keep the structure warm. Because a person is going to be responsible for working there and carrying the corpses in here. And I don't want to have it close to the berry bushes as well. Theoretically, we can, what's the zone of control? Or you know what, let's cancel it because it has a little effect on the structure. But we will need to build it, and I'm gonna build it here. Just hope I don't need to keep warm the burial site. That's kind of bad. It's a shame you cannot really burn the bodies in order to keep others warm. But losing a person is also not great. We have 0 elders right now. We have 20 adults, sorry. 5 kids. So it looks like the kids have reached full maturity.
Mission complete.
Iodine. Awesome. You really need to run back though.
Okay.
What you need?
So you have recovered
Alright.
some action points. You're gonna go scavenge the medicine. You're gonna scavenge the diner too. I don't know if I need the components right now. Someone will need to scavenge, however, this sector over here. The frontier outpost is slowly being done. So the plastic has been carried off to the drop-off point. I don't know why this building is disabled by disaster. Okay, so let's shut the building down. It's gonna give us opportunity to produce.
We've made a new discovery.
Okay, so we made this, which means now we have Outpost Depot. Allows establishing outposts on the world map. Outposts can be used to excavate science points, find new survivors, and produce or transfer resources quick back to the colony. Son of a bitch, this also requires the metal. We're gonna really need to go into the metal scavenging because otherwise it's just not gonna work. We're not able to build the school, we're not able to build the outpost. And I'm kind of wondering if I have to build the outpost actually in my own settlement in order to be able to colonize or do these fancy things. That's kind of stupid, but okay, I'll have to do. So we're gonna need to build the goddamn building responsible for scavenging the metal. But I'm kind of terrified of what's gonna happen here because there's that freaking bear and there's all this pollution. And there are all these damn rat
How may I help?
beetles. So question is if we can actually send out Satoshi and attack the beetles at least, or if we should not be doing that during the winter season.
Shoot.
Because his attack is 9 damage, and this thing, I cannot really even see what's the statistic of its attack. And we also should build a goddamn heater over here. Oh my god, this is gonna be a nightmare. How am I ever gonna be able to keep all these structures warm? It's simply beyond me. There's still plenty of plastic. Theoretically, we can demolish this building because right now we have only one building responsible for gathering plastic, and we have like 920 of them. So I guess we're gonna demolish this structure, and we're gonna keep on gathering the resources from here. And I'm gonna have to probably build another burner around this corner.
A colonist has managed to get a small amateur radio project up and running. She sets up a small dipole antenna and starts to turn it around systematically in all directions.
Surprisingly, during one rotation, the radio picks up a faint signal. For anyone listening, not much left the creature's assistance. The antenna points to a general direction where the broadcast is coming from. Also, it can't come from far away, or the small setup wouldn't have picked up the signal at all. We're gonna investigate the signal. Hopefully it's not gonna be super deadly or some BS like that.
Okay.
Please return with the iodine. We do need it seriously badly.
Ready.
Are you able to reach the...
Not gonna work.
Yeah, you don't have enough action points, huh? Oh my god, we're gonna have to go back here. Awesome. So it looks like this place has now access to the tools. So we would be able to scavenge for that. We do have 23 basic tools still. We are running, however, super low on apparel. Okay, it looks like go and have a seat. Lush Town. They are forerunners and making farming a sustainable way of life once again. The townsfolk can be somewhat eccentric in their views of the world outside their community, but they are fiercely loyal to their own. One should not offend them. They have a good memory of such things. So they have a cautious relationship with us. We aren't able to trade with them. They do have some sort of seeds. They do have some sort of plastic or whatever. They have like wheat, cabbage. I'm not sure if that's a seed or a tech. It looks like they have cattle and they have some sort of, I don't know, truck or whatever it is. So this is gonna be interesting. Deposit. What?
We've made a new discovery.
Okay, deposit depleted, but unfortunately I did not find out what it is. Winter storm. The first flakes of snow and morning frost are telltale sign. Okay, so I have already read that. What deposit has been depleted? Oh, so just the berries have been depleted. Oh, okay, I don't give a rat's ass about that. Okay, metal scavenging is, however, unlocked, and that's a big plus for us. So we're gonna do the scrapper structure here. At least I hope we can actually afford it. And we're gonna build it by the scout tower, so that they don't have such a long way to travel. And it would be awesome if we can somehow build a road over through here, so that they don't have to go all the way around all these damn points of pollution. Can someone please dump some firewood in this place so that she does not get hypothermia? And is this place actually... Yeah, it looks like it's actually being not heated properly, so that just sucks. Question is, if I would go ahead and build the burner over here, if it would actually provide sufficient heating even for the lodging camp. Because it looks like we have a bunch of them built, but they are just not being supplied with the necessary stuff. And I would really appreciate the necessary stuff. So if this burner would be able to supply all these structures with the heat, this one can be broken down. We have irradiated colonists, but we did pick up the iodine pills. Thank God for that.
What's up?
So you please scavenge this, and I'm gonna have to send both of these are scientists, but there are these tools. There's this candy. We have carrots, we have potatoes, we have corn, we have still berries, we have venison, roaches, and fish. So we have plenty of stuff. It doesn't look like the food actually decays. There are bandits. So that's a task. You've encountered bandits that have taken over a location. In order to scavenge the location, a specific specialist must defeat the bandits first. Some groups are stronger than others and might need multiple specialists to beat. Yeah. Got it. But I right now really don't want to send out anyone over here because we have like one rifle and I'm not sure how to equip it or something. So there's that.
Your command?
What's your scavenge? 150%. You have... Okay, so
Your orders.
Satoshi is gonna go and gather the stuff which we do need. I'm gonna try to demolish this building or pause this building and see if this can actually keep all these structures warm. It seems to be doing the job. So that means we're gonna demolish this fireplace and keep only this one up and running. We're gonna have to eventually reorganize our workplace. Please finish up this construction, and we're gonna have to somehow start gathering the scrap. And we really want to build a road somewhere through here in order to cut down on this whole commute. Let's do this. And move work area over here. This way we should not trigger the bear, hopefully. And we're gonna put down 2 people to do this in order to start gathering metal so that we can do that weird outpost. And we can theoretically colonize this place with the observatory.
A colonist has been acting up lately. He's been getting more and more apathetic. And he's lost a lot of weight.
He complains about stomach pains and says he feels weak and fatigued even though he eats and sleeps the same as everyone else. Tell him to go see a medic. 1 colonist infected. Okay, hopefully we can clear that. And we have cleared out this zone, so that's unfortunate. Of all the trees. And unfortunately, without foresters being a thing, we're just gonna clear out the woods. So I want to keep this up because we have the trappers working here. Alrighty, so we have some radiations, we have some infections, but we do have the medication in order to cure those ailments. We do have people who are gathering now the metals, which we will require. And because we're not using them for anything, we're gonna have to create the surplus. It looks like the winter may be over. So I do need to start fixing what has been created as a potential problem here. So eventually the winter will pass. I'm not even sure. I wasn't paying proper attention. Was it since day 17 until day 22 that we had this issue? Okay, let's clear out the contamination here because it's starting to pick up. So this is gonna be fine, and hopefully they will not need to keep working entire time. At least, God, I hope so. That would be awkward otherwise. Specialist is ready for action. Okay,
Ready.
let's send you over to the distress signal, I guess.
What do we have here?
Because you're a scientist, I don't know.
Can't do that. All done.
So scavenger is done. We have 18 of these, some currency. I want to pick up the medication, or we can theoretically do the scavenging. Just because he's closer, let's do the scouting, sorry, not scavenging. Kate is at our base. Do we have any more science points which we can use? 31. Yeah, with that I can do a whole lot of nothing. So it looks like at least during this time the burners aren't working, so that's good news. We need to put down someone to work the field. And we have absolutely nobody to protect us because yeah.
These people have clearly been through a lot. They look frail and are likely easy to overpower. But the look on their faces makes it clear they're desperate enough to do anything.
You know what? Let's give them a lot of food. This is gonna give us some money in return. Now, we do have plenty of venison, which is one of the benefits and only reasons why I'm willing to put up with this BS. At this point, honestly. At least. What is it? Are we... Someone is sick? Okay, that sucks. What is it? We have colonists with radiation sickness, and we seem to be running low on clothes, which is really bad. And I don't know how to gather clothes any other way than by scavenging the local zones. So that sucks. But here are only tools, so I don't know. I might have to actually send out Kate into the wilderness.
What's up?
And I'm gonna put down a guard outpost, or we can do the Outpost Depot. I just want to make sure we have food and everything. Production is plus 10. Production is plus 49. Or production is plus 23, so that's fine. 764, 964, 24. Outpost Depot. Creating an outpost requires a specialist. And we have all of them out. So actually, yes. Kate needs to
My pleasure.
Return back. And I want to make sure that our food here is not being like tapped into. So there's plenty of farmable land here still, which is shocking. And it's in a really great quality, so I don't want to be building any of those buildings here. So theoretically what we can do is build the outpost over here in the less usable land. We have a small stockpile of firewood. We really need to ramp that up. Because we have burned through almost everything here. The radiation or pollution keeps spreading around this burial site, which sucks. We're gonna remove one of you because we have just way too much wood as is right now. Feeling dizzy. Poor shelter. What do you mean poor shelter? The shelter has been upgraded. Hopefully once this is done, we're gonna be able to tap into the science, and I'm gonna need to find out how the hell to do clothes. Resources, reclaimable material, advanced scrapper, crowbars, pulling out old metal or stuck plastic bits apart with your bare hands is tough. Crowbars allow colonists to scavenge deposits without worrying about hurting themselves. Production speed plus 20, yeah, something nice. Trash evaluation upgrades advanced recycler. Going through decades of garbage as various states of decomposition is not so easy. Recognizing the usable bits from actual trash is even harder. I'm trying to look. Yeah, we're gonna need this. We're gonna need this. We're gonna need a tailor, and we're gonna probably need to build a small farm or a small field for the flax. Can build the field like this or like this. If I put it here, we get only 90% of efficiency. So I'd rather put it actually over here. And we're gonna do the flax so that eventually once we gain access to the goddamn stuff, we're gonna be able to start using the flax in order to turn it into the whatever it is, the fiber, and the fiber can be turned into whatever. So what the hell is it that's attacking the colony? Is it the rats? Yeah, it looks like the rats are attacking. So hopefully they're gonna be able to protect themselves. I would really love to see more colonists show up. It's actually shockingly hostiles. Yeah. Plenty of things which are attacking constantly. It's kind of annoying. So we're gonna go with the flax. So this thing is not edible. It's just for the purposes of getting fiber. Okay, and now how the hell do we do this? So what do I do in order to do this? Because the structure is built. Create a settler. So we're gonna wait before we do whatever with Kate. We really need to get our hands on some freaking clothes because this is really bad.
We won the battle.
Okay. We have suffered plenty of injuries. We have absolutely zero clothes. We're gonna send out her. Settler built outposts on the world map. They cannot fight or scavenge resources. Yes. So cannot build in the colony sector. I know that, but I want to build it over here so that we have access to the observatory. So how the hell do I do that?
Your orders? Huh? Okay.
Suitable location. And how do I do that? I want to gain access to this thing. Yeah, man. Build an outpost. Research outpost. Why is it just 25? Transport station. Survivor outpost. So it would be giving us people. Medical outpost. Oh, specialists to heal their wounds without having to return to the colony. Scavenger outpost. Yeah, we're gonna go with the research thingy. So we can tap into the observatory.
Outpost is now complete.
So now we should be able to tap into this. And that should give us what we do require.
What do we have here?
You start doing whatever is this. Distress signal. After a while, a cabin with raised antenna beside it can be seen on top of a small hill. The place is dark inside, but upon seeing the arrival, a small group of survivors rushes out. Is it safe? We were hoping for someone to listen. We just ran out of energy, so the signal went silent a few hours ago. The rest of our group is still trapped in a nearby settlement. We've got weapons, but we have no idea how to go about saving them. Can we ask for your help? We're gonna agree to help them out. And I have zero idea where exactly it is that I'm supposed to go, honestly, right now. Balance of power, it's looking like Satoshi would be able to do this. But I don't know where exactly they're supposed to go. That's the problem. Save the trapped group members. So where exactly are these trapped group members? Oh, so that's in our region. God damn it.
Mission complete.
You're all the way here. Okay, it looks like there's actually iodine. And there's even a rare metals resource. The iodine, unfortunately, would provide us with hazardous conditions. And due to lack of clothing, I'm gonna probably go for the rare metals and see what can be done with that. And then he's gonna have to return back. So we're gonna need another specialist. A fighter. You won't get many opportunities for small talk with her. Her straight to the point attitude might scare away some, but it makes doing business a lot simpler. Whatever you offer, you won't have to worry about hurting her feelings. Just remember that she doesn't care much about yours either. Speed 6 action points, research 75, recovery 20, health 100, scavenge 150, attack. Yeah, we can actually use a fighter. And we're gonna have to send her out.
Yes? What do we have here?
To... Holy crap, distress signal. The group sneaks into the mostly destroyed settlement, carefully peeking past a very possible corner. Suddenly, the pointman raises his arm. A massive mutated creature is roaming through the street ahead, following someone's scent. We need to act quickly. Any ideas? Attack with the group. Lead the attack. Distract the beast for scavenger. Come back later. Attack with the group is gonna be probably safer option. Let's do lead the attack. Maybe we're gonna lose her. So it looks like we get money, we get candy, and we get some weird stuff. So the quest has been completed. She has lost her action point. He has lost all the action points.
Yep.
Huh?
We're getting these science points, however, so that's at least something. Thanks to the observatory. So theoretically we can send the noob. Holy crap, she has a name after a river? That's horrible. We're gonna send her to scout out this sector and see what can be found in there. I don't know what the car will do. You use action points to enter a vehicle. Can we like start using the vehicle in order to move around? That would be interesting. So we are doing the flax. We're doing the potatoes. We no longer have anything which can be scavenged through here. I think we like ran out of potential resources that can be scavenged. So I would have to build another thing. Okay, so let's take a look who comes.
Ragged bunch shuffles slowly towards the gate.
Dragon a scout. Okay, we can actually use another specialist. We have 1 adult, 2 children, 3 elders. Superior tools, sturdy clothes, and a meat meal. Okay, I'm gonna actually accept them. One of the main reasons is that... Oh, fudge. It looks like they're actually bandits. What the hell is happening here? Why are we fighting?
Yep.
I'm so confused as to what the hell just happened. Okay, we're gonna need another scouting tower in order to expand our territory. We're gathering the metal scrap. right now. That's awesome. I'm gonna probably have to... Can't really expand in this region, which sucks. So I'm like trying to think where the hell to go or where the hell to try and do the expansion. A scout tower over here would not yield as much as I would hope for it to. Scout tower over here is gonna be mostly blocked thanks to the large body of water in its vicinity, but it will theoretically give us access to even more water and more fish. So F it, let's build it over here, see what's gonna come out of it. I really cannot build it beyond the reach of our current zone of control, so has to be here, has to be here. There's even some plastic which I did not notice before. There's still 327 pieces of plastic here. We have some radiation poisoning, which sucks.
How may I help you?
Okay, Danube,
Sure thing.
please go and, if you can, scout out the damn
Reporting in. You got it.
region. You start scavenging for
What's
the
up?
rare metals.
Not going to. Can't complete order.
Yeah, you cannot do that.
Yes.
And
Can do.
go for the tools rather than the vehicle. And then you can theoretically go and scout out whatever the hell it is that's outside of this region too. I really want to start getting rid of the pollution or contamination. It's really annoying, and it's like blocking this whole chunk of place which can be used for God knows what. We're gonna move this over here so that we have access to these two berry bushes. Everything here seems to have been used up. We're gonna put you over here. There's two pieces of plastic, but this one is surrounded with just bad stuff. We'll clear out the pollution in here. We are building firewood. That's working. Seems like we have obtained
Okay.
some of these points.
Mission complete.
Okay, resources. Nice. You have 18 and 34. Medicine would be nice. This one is radiated, so not that nice.
Right away.
Let's start scouting the next region. And theoretically, after Danube is done scouting this location, she can go and try to fight the Rippers in this region. Theoretically, we would be able to build another outpost and send out Satoshi to start researching. That's 30 science points, that's 15, that's 25, so 30 would be better. This would mean we would get 50 and 60, 110 science per day. No, actually it's just, oh, so it's, this one is 25 per 12. This one is 30 per 24, so this one is actually the same as this one. So this one is just given to us in a full day, and this one is separated into two smaller chunks, but the two are equal in the effect of what they give you. Okay, okay. So this has been built here. I'm gonna give you the burner here because eventually stuff is going to happen. And we're gonna be able to build even like a fishery in here eventually, at least. God, I hope so. We need to do something with the tailor shop. Ooh, having a scout would actually be super beneficial for us. and you actually moving the work area over here so that we gather all the venison from the rats and the berry bushes is gonna be
There's
awesome
a new
too.
quest available.
Send you out to the world. So
Alright.
you are a scout, so theoretically scouting out regions should be your priority. And what is the...
More than 2 decades have passed since the events that plunged the world into the apocalypse. Catastrophes sweep through the land on a regular basis, instilling fear amongst the people who try to start anew.
Many believe in the old saying that to build a better future, it is important to understand the past, answer to what really happened, and how the colony can be protected from another downfall can be only found from the wasteland.
What started as a natural disaster of cosmic origin led to the downfall that swept through civilization. Nations fell, and remaining factions fought over power and resources until there were no armies left to command.
Okay, Paradox, you have to explain one thing. Why in the hell is it that you paid to the narrator to do like only half of the stuff? Why do I have to keep reading this stuff? As the fear for the future grows amongst the people, many share grim tales about the horrors they've endured. Should something similar ever happen, the people here have very little to protect themselves from it. The world outside is unpredictable, but there is no other way than to go deep into the wasteland. This time, it is done better prepared than ever before. Okay, so arrange an expedition. Not sure what does that mean, but okay. What do you mean you got too close to the radiation? Yeah, we really need to get some freaking close. How's our water situation? And how's our food situation? We're still producing more food than we need, which is awesome. It would be possible for us to build this here. And it would be possible for us to build this, like so. This is gonna increase our water storage, hopefully, and the other fancy stuff. Can you please start scouting out the region to see if we can come across something fancy in here besides a crap ton of pollution all grouped up in one goddamn place? Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. This is just nasty, and only one person has caused this much stuff. Deposits are being depleted, but which one deposits? Oh, so it's the rats, which we are probably gathering here. Okay, well, there are still the berries. Ooh, we can do the damn school thingy. We have 5 children, so I actually want to do this. School. Maintenance depot would be nice too. School. School. School takes up a crap ton of space, apparently. Let's build it like this, so it's even. This is all polluted beyond belief, but the school is gonna hopefully help us out. We don't have enough metal, however. That sucks. 106. Okay, science. I need to see 150. We still need more science in order to make the tailor shop. But we will definitely need to get there because the clothing is right now our first bottleneck. Okay, let's move the work area. There are 2 berries here, but let's clear out these berries first. I don't really want to put this work area over here so that the 2 things are like under control because it's in the middle of the pollution. I see some metal scrap. That's awesome. But this entire pollution thing is just really bad. Soon enough, we're gonna have access to the 150 science points that we do require.
Mission complete.
Okay, it looks like there are antibiotics, but I want to start dealing with the bandits. It looks like our fighter is actually capable of dealing with them. I don't know what does this structure hold. There are some medications which can be gathered. There's even the antibiotics. Okay.
Mission complete.
So you have the tools. So let's
Consider it done.
return you back.
Mission complete.
This is just a entirely hostile region, so I'm not even gonna try to do anything here. We're just gonna run back home. Because you have the fun box and the rare metals. I don't want to lose that stuff.
Not going to happen.
And you with the action points, my dear princess, are gonna go ahead and potentially scout out this region over here. Although we have this investigation of the site, which should have been done, so I kind of effed up here.
Locked and
You know what, let's see if we can do this. So we do have quite the advantage here, at least I hope so. Attack is 25 versus 3. Specialists are winning. It's gonna take 20 hours. Jesus Christ, what are you throwing rocks at each other or fighting with sticks and taking breaks? Is this like a gentleman duel where you like go and turn around and fire a single shot and then you take a day off to heal if you get hit? A little bit confused there. Okay, we need one more medal in order to get the school up and running, and I would love it if we can actually do the guard posts. We do have that rifle and we do have the goddamn meteorites. Yeah, we do need the damn building responsible for maintenance and the central construction and whatnot. Because this was just a huge middle finger to my face. So which one is it? A maintenance depot. Does it have only like a certain range of what will be maintained? Well, that sucks. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh, man, that's total BS. Let's build it here, and maybe we will be able to move around the control point, or maybe I'm gonna need like more of them. Not really sure right now. Let's at least get the school built so that the 5 children might theoretically get the educated perk, although I highly doubt it. And I would love it if we can come across an outpost which would be bringing in more people. We really need to ramp up the number of people so I can do like more farming or just more stuff in general.
Okay.
Start scouting,
How may I
please.
help? Roger.
You are still fighting it off, so that's gonna be forever.
Your command? Of course.
Toshi has returned with the tools, which is kind of great
Yep.
because we do need them. In progress, still being built. Nothing. Unfortunately, one of our colonists has died, so we no longer have 30 people. That's bad. Water is being produced really nicely. We do have mostly venison, then we do have the roaches, then we do have fish, then we do have the carrots, potatoes, and still some corn. This actually requires a person, but I don't think we have anyone available. So I really need to find a way to start gathering people. I just don't think doing it in a wasteland setting is the best choice.
Sorry, can't do that.
iodine would be awesome. We do have only 7 pills left, but we can also take a crap ton of damage doing so, and without a proper protection, I just don't see it happening. Okay, we should have the signs for the handicraft. Let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully that's gonna give us access to the tailor shop, and we're gonna be able to start making some stuff out of it. We do have 28 fiber, so I'm hoping that this is gonna actually be doable. We do need to assign person here, which is of course impossible. What is this? Forester. These guys make the firewood. We have 50 firewood stored up. We have a teacher who's giving the lessons. We have, what is this? Oh, they're actually doing the job. Okay, I was like, what the hell? Are they cheering people on while they take a dump? That would be weird.
We won the battle.
Okay, so it looks like science can be obtained from here, which is great. Can you deal with
Attacking
these
target.
bandits as well? That would be awesome.
Mission complete.
Okay, it looks like this can give us hunting rifles, but we can take damage from this spot as well. And we can get signs from this region too.
Okay.
Can you actually go and scout out because you are the scout? So fighter is gonna fight, and the others are gonna do whatever they can do.
Can do.
Until we can recruit someone else, and then lose someone else, and then recruit someone else, and then lose someone else. But yeah, I think the episode has been going on long enough. We obviously have some stuff which we will need to address. So research is being done for a tailor shop. We do have like a maintenance depot, which can theoretically move around its work area, so that's awesome. It would be awesome if we can actually can we expand it? Okay, so it looks like this one is the case where you can actually do so. So we're gonna assign it to this whole region, so in case something happens, you need them to carry resources.
We've made a new discovery.
Build and repair stuff. Okay, not sure what the carriers. Oh yeah, so we need just people in order to be able to do stuff, I guess. So we have a teacher, we have this and that. So yeah, if you did like the second episode, give it a big thumbs up. For more, whatever this game is called, Surviving Aftermath. You want to see it, links will be featured in the video's description. Also let me know by comments by saying, hey, make more content like this and such.
Small girl approaches with watery eyes and snot running from her nose.
Okay, I can't sleep without her. The girl begs, her voice crackling. Combing the nearby woods for a cat is an option. This is really worth it. Okay, screw it. Plus 20 happiness. I guess it was worth it. So we're gonna end off the episode by increasing our happiness because we found a cat. I don't know if we cooked it. Highly debatable. But like I said, if you want to see more, let me know through the comment section. I am really liking this game. Holy fudge, it looks like there's some heavy meteorite store or something here.
Okay.
So yeah, that's gonna be it for now. And if you want to see what the channel is up to, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'm gonna see you in the comments or at the next one. Thank you for watching, everyone. Stay safe out there, and bye-bye for now. Man, I can't believe that actually I'm still able to keep the camp somewhat alive, although highly questionable. Another scientist would be nice. She has a nice boost. Health scavenge 50%, so she's not best at that. But theoretically, we can put Hex to do the scavenging in one of these new spots eventually, and that would still work out. So I think we're gonna go for it. I can theoretically make another Outpost Depot for her. So now we have tailor and a tool shop. We're just gonna require more people. We don't have people. We need people.